Even here I exist, Dylan Stump. Fade in, exterior seaside cliff day. Coast of Maine in October, late 1970s. The sky and sea are a perfect blue. The only sound audible is that of the surf. Atop the cliff, a man dressed for cold weather, Peter, 40s, sketches at an easel. Below him is the subject of his sketch, a woman on the beach, Catherine, 20s. Barefoot and clad in a white summer dress, she gazes at the sea. In his sketch, Peter draws Catherine with a large ring on her left ring finger. Catherine herself lacks this ring. From behind Peter, there comes the sound of grass being crushed underfoot. He puts the pencil down and closes his eyes. Appearing beside Peter is a giant of a man, Frank Tybalt, early 50s. Frank is tall and heavily built, but at the same time, his eyes have an intensity which suggests a great intelligence. He wears an immaculate three-piece suit and a large overcoat.
An overwhelming sight, isn't it? I've been here once before, when I was a boy, and ever since then I find myself returning here, in my mind, that is, standing here, breathing this air, watching those waves. It almost makes you feel a million miles from any worry, but those worries still exist, don't they, Peter?
Peter stays silent.
I'd like to believe that it's somehow possible to find an escape from the challenges of life. Only this place is not your escape.
Frank reaches into his overcoat and takes out a revolver.
For despite all the beauty and tranquility of this place, despite the distance you've traveled to get to this point, despite all of that, there is still one undeniable fact.
He places the gun barrel against the back of Peter's head.
Even here, I exist.
A gunshot. Blood and viscera strikes the sketch. Peter falls dead. Frank stares at the body, but then shifts his gaze to the sketch and then beyond it.
So we done here?
Behind Frank stands Harry, 30s. Harry dresses similarly to Frank, though not as impeccably. He has a laid-back nature to his posture, though there is a weariness to his eyes.
We're done here, but the real work has yet to begin. Tell the boys to throw the corpse in the trunk.
Sure, boss.
Harry is about to leave when he glances at the sketch. Confused, he looks past the sketch at the now empty beach.
Hey, Frank, did you see...
Now don't let it bother you.
Frank puts his hand on Harry's shoulder.
We'll find our own answers in time, my Steppenwolf.
Harry doesn't respond. Instead, he turns and walks back along the path. Exterior, foot of the hill, day. At the end of the path lays a paved road. Parked on the side of this road are a black 1970s-era car. 3 men wait outside the car. The 3 men are as follows. Walerian, 30s, a tall and thin man. He has a neutral face with eyes that betray no emotion. William, 20s, a handsome youth with a baby face and big eyes, which make him look less like a gangster and more like a boy playing dress-up. Andre, 30s, a short man with a look in his eyes which suggests equal parts annoyance and hunger. On the opposite side of the road, a sign declares, "Welcome to Kaomi, Maine, established 1688. William and Andre study the sign.
This is the pits. How do you pronounce this place anyway?
Kamehi?
It's pronounced Kiva.
Andre and William look at Valerian. The tall man keeps his eyes firmly planted on the path.
It's Gaelic?
Harry appears walking down the path.
Oh, thank Christ. Can we get going?
The boss take care of business?
Frank needs us to move a body. Said he wants us to put it in the trunk.
Without a word, Valerian begins walking up the path.
And bring it with us? Wasn't he on a cliff? Be a better idea just to throw the stiff off.
It's an amazing place, Andre. Earth-shattering. Wish I thought of it. Only problem is the cliff is over a beach, and even if it was over the ocean, there's a little thing called a tide that will bring it right back to us. Frank said put the body in the trunk, so we put the goddamn body in the trunk.
Sullen, Andre walks up the hill. William stays still, looking nervous.
This your first time seeing a stiff, Bill?
No. Of course not.
You'll get used to it.